Today, guys, we're going to be talking about Wyvern Riders and why I honestly do enjoy the new unit change. It is actually surprisingly really good and causes brand new issues to open field combat that alliances probably didn't think they would need to worry about. So we're going to be talking about Wyvern Riders today. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get into it. So, as you guys know, with the brand new patch coming live recently, Wyvern Riders had a little bit of a makeover, and it's a really good makeover, to be honest, that a lot of us has caught by surprise, because we didn't understand how powerful some of these changes were going to be. So what we're talking about when we go into the information, you can see their stats ain't too bad. It's not too bad at all. It's pretty good. However, what we're going into are the brand new bombing run, which is being able to destroy buildings from a long distance, and it can only take, obviously, effect if your legion consists only of the Wyvern Riders. But then we have Wildfire. So when launching a normal attack, you get 30% chance to increase your HP by 2% and your normal attack damage by 6%. And that's for 3 seconds, and it only takes effect again with the Wyvern Riders. And just to finishing off, this just showcases it's a flying unit. So these are the brand new two changes to them, right? So launching normal attacks and getting HP, right, gives you all of that bonus damage, or being able to destroy stuff from range. And what we're going to do is go into some gameplay footage of when us, OKS, and GG were fighting, and when I started to utilize this and why this is actually such a good little mechanic. So if you fast forward here, you can see just kind of like in the intro, we've got some T5 on this march here just to run it out and just use it. And on the next two marches, we've got Wyvern Riders. So there's my first set of Wyvern Riders on one march, which is going to be the Kanara and Nico. And then on the next march is some more Wyvern Riders on a Syndra and Freygar, right? So we're going to start pushing through here and get into the actual zone. And this is where we get to how good these units are. Like, these units are crazy strong. Because look how far you're able to destroy something. Let's just be honest. Like, I'm going to get live draw up here, guys. And this is the tower box. And as you guys know, in order to destroy this, normally you have a good circle, like a donut, right? Going all the way around this of builders. Boys, Kanara is all the way from here. That is such a big distance that you're able to do. And the beautiful thing about this with the Wyvern Riders is if you're trying to destroy something like the Spire, like if you're trying to reclaim the Spire that you've lost, like we are in this situation, it allows you to have the position advantage. Meaning you could position these Wyvern Riders we've got here in various different locations, right? You could have them, for example, across this little plane, because that means you're having that same range far away, and it's causing technically your enemy, which is our guys GG, big shout out to you guys and anyone who's watching from GG, but it causes them technically a problem, right? Because they know we're destroying that, so they either have to do one of two things. They need to hard force and push through into it to stop that from working, or they need to use like cavalry or other flying marchers, right, to basically flank over and stop this from happening and address this. Because what you're going to see from this is the power of this tactic. So if we press play now, what we're going to have is both of my marchers directly above me. They're directly above me, and all they're going to be doing is destroying. They're going to be destroying that Spire. And my T5 march here with everyone else is on defense duty. And I don't have to do anything. It's one drag now, one click. It's easy to do. And the beautiful thing about this is if those two archers, my two Wyvern Riders, ever get engaged on, I can do two things, which is just amazing with this unit now. You can either choose to engage the target, so you can immediately stop fighting the Spire and using that one stamina you used, and just start going on to the target you're fighting and just start killing them, right? And dealing DPS with your main DPS march. You have a crossfire now. Or, as you can imagine, you can reposition, right? You can move wherever you need to, right? You can move down here. You could reposition those builders and just start destroying it again and causing another problem. So it's how good the unit is just how flexible it is. Honestly, the flexibility on how far that ranges on destroying, with the destruction engineering bonus from Wilderburg that you get as well, guys. You're forgetting, like, this is a really good recipe. I love it. I think this is a really good change, and I like this new dynamic that people need to worry about. If there's Wilderburg players, then he could be Wyvern riding and blowing up your Spire, and if you don't know have a good tactic to address it, you could lose just on the spot from that. So really good change here. I want to hear your guys' thoughts, obviously, on these Wyvern Riders, what you think to them. But I want to just let the gameplay play out a little bit just to showcase how good it is. So you can see my Magrat, defense duty. We're going on, targeting what we can, any infantry that's trying to push close. But my guys are just here. You can see them demolishing away. They're just doing their Bob the Builder's work, you know. They're just doing their thing there. You don't have to worry about it. And what happens is now you can see these units are now starting to get a bit too close, right? So you can see I do have a bit of infantry in front of me, right? I have a little bit of infantry in front of my units. Happy to basically have that separation, knowing that they're going to be doing something. But look at that. Immediately, guys. Just rewatch that. Boom. All three reposition and come into combat. And they're at 4 HP now. And I'm just melting them. I'm just punishing these players for coming all the way this deep into my territory with the Wyvern Riders. So I think Archer mains, especially T5 Archer mains, are going to fucking love this, bro. I'm going to be honest. I love this already, and I don't have full T5 marchers. I've only got one T5 march with a few T4. So I can imagine with T5 Wyvern Riders, all T5 Spearmen, oh, this is going to be amazing to work with, because the amount of single target DPS you actually deal, guys, is kind of crazy. I must admit, it is kind of crazy with all of these archers doing all that damage together. So I just wanted to make this video and address it and say, are Wyvern Riders OP? Who knows? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Or do you think, maybe like I think, Wyvern Riders are actually in a really good spot? They're actually really good. They're not broken at all, because you can counter them if you know how. And I don't want to spoil that, obviously, for other players out there. But if you know how, you can counter them really easily. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed the video, smash a like, hit the subscribe button, share this video about if you're brand new to Call of Dragons. Maybe you're new to the channel, you've been watching some of the videos and you've enjoyed it. This is a different tactics, a bit more PvP. There's no real editing involved in here apart from, you know, just me talking to you and explaining my thoughts on gameplay. So until the next one, stay safe, stay sneaky, guys. Peace out.